And then all of a sudden, I was able to see my body and my brain, and literally my brain just cracked open due to the deprivation of oxygen. And with that tremendously loud crack, I surrendered to what I call the breath of eternity, which in the Jewish tradition, the word for spirit is translated as ruach, which means the wind or the breath of God. So when my own human breath was taken from me, I surrendered to this breath of eternity, the creative life force. And that's where I really had a lot of classical, mystical near-death experience. I had a tunnel-like experience. I saw myself vibrating at an insane rate where I felt incredible euphoria. There was nothing to possibly worry about. Now, you see, in our lifetimes, we're used to needing something good to happen outside of us to feel that. But even then, we just feel a sort of a cap, whether that's food or whatever that is. There's always this cap that we feel. And when I was over there, there was no ending of how good I felt, but there was no ending of time. Like time was not as we constructed in the human way. It would be as if you're going to an ocean and taking a bucket and thinking that you're organizing something, but in reality, it's this big, gigantic ocean that you can't possibly make finite. It's infinite. And so in these moments, I felt this tremendously beautiful palace right behind the right side of my brain, of my head. And when I was seeing this palace, its light was beautiful and so strong where literally I had to shield myself because it was so potent. But I saw angels in this palace and it was familiar. And to me, it was looking at the centerpiece of where all of life itself came from itself, this eternal source of creative love where all of life was originated from, the centerpiece of the universe. Some would call that God, some would call that the divine.